Council meeting to order, and I'd like to have a Boy Scout Troop 97 come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Gentlemen, you want to come all the way up? Thank you very much. Ed, why don't you guys go to the microphone and tell us your names and tell us why you're here. Can you pull the microphone down so you can speak into it?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, tell us who you are.
I am Shane Lupella, and I am here for a merit badge.
A merit badge, okay.
I'm Nolan Dietrich, and I'm here for a merit badge.
Okay.
I'm John Vandekar, and I'm here for a merit badge.
Tell us about the merit badge that you're working on.
We are working on a merit badge that just discusses what we know about the city, and we need to draw a map and we need to discuss with our counselor what we need to know for emergencies and that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you have a questionnaire that you have to fill in information.
Yes.
Yeah. And I was telling Mr. Dietrich, who's with you, that this meeting tonight, we haven't got a lot of juicy issues on the agenda tonight. So you might have to come back again for another meeting, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, gentlemen. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Okay. I like the way the three of them standing there. He's the one that steps up. Okay. The roll, please.
Belke, Belzak,
Here.
Clistic, Kenny,
Here.
Marquez,
Here.
McIver, Shower,
Here.
4 present, 3 absent.
We have a quorum. The next item on the agenda is question, comments, and announcements of a general nature. Does anyone in the audience want to address the City Council? It doesn't have to be on an item that's on the agenda this evening. It can be any subject matter that you'd like to discuss. And let's move on to the approval of the minutes of September 19th, 2016. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Shower, seconded by Alderman Kenny. Any additions or deletions for the clerk? Then the roll, please.
Shower,
Aye.
Kenny,
Aye.
Belzak,
Aye.
Marquez,
Aye.
4 ayes.
The minutes have been approved. The next item is receiving of communications. Do any of the aldermen have communications to share? Okay, then let's move on to the mayor's report. And this month is Fire Prevention Month. So I will read a proclamation on that subject matter. Whereas smoke and poisonous gases are the leading causes of death in fires and can kill a person long before the flames will, and whereas underestimating the power of fire and the time it takes to escape a home fire put people at severe risk of fire death and injury, and whereas developing a home fire escape plan and practicing it at least twice a year is critical to escape a fire safely, and whereas it is imperative that multi-story homes and commercial buildings are equipped with working smoke detectors and fire alarms, and whereas a complete home escape plan, which includes each household member knowing 2 ways out of each room, designating an outdoor location to meet when out of the house, and remembering the local fire emergency phone number. Whereas NFPA, the official sponsor of fire prevention, has documented many lives that have been saved as a result of having all homes in Illinois equipped with smoke detectors. And whereas the members of the fire service are dedicated to the safety of lives and property from the devastating effects of fire, and whereas the members of the fire service are joined by other concerned citizens as well as other emergency service providers, safety advocates, businesses, schools, service clubs, and organizations in their fire safety efforts, and whereas fire prevention commemorates the Great Chicago Fire of 1871, which killed more than 250 people, left 100,000 people homeless, and destroyed more than 17,400 buildings. And whereas for nearly 80 years, NFPA has successfully joined North American fire departments each year during Fire Prevention Week in a shared mission of making the public safer from fire. Now therefore, I, Kathleen Weaver, Mayor of the City of Darien, do hereby proclaim the month of October 2016 as Fire Prevention Month and urge the residents of the City of Darien to participate in fire prevention activities at work and school to ensure their safety and the safety of their families and friends in the event of a fire. Is anyone in the audience to accept this proclamation? Okay, then we'll get that to the appropriate people. Let's move on to the city clerk's report.
And 2 items, Madam Mayor. The meet and greet with Mayor Weaver will take place on Monday, October the 17th at 6 p.m. here at City Hall in the upstairs conference room. Also, at last council meeting, I made an announcement about the 3rd annual Paint the Town Pink ribbon lighting ceremony, which was canceled due to rain. So that will be held tomorrow, October the 4th, from 5 until 7 p.m. On Cass Avenue between 75th Street and Plainfield, and it's in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Okay. And that is to recognize all of the individuals, all of the women that have been affected by breast cancer, that whether they're survivors or still going through treatment. City Administrator's report.
No report, Mayor. Thank
Okay.
you.
Department head information, questions?
Well, I have no report, Mayor. I'd like to remind the City Council and the residents this evening we have on the agenda for the tree trimming. This year also, we've included tree trimming for private properties, which includes tree trimming and tree removal. So I just want to remind residents that that program will be starting up again December 1st. We're going to start to advertise it right now, and Homer Tree Service will be the party that will be at the contract.
Okay,
Police, you have no report.
thank you. Treasurer's report, Treasurer Corn.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. This evening, I'm requesting council's approval of warrant number 161711 in the amount of $68,586.12 from the listed funds, as well as payroll for the period ended September 15th in the amount of $257,526.78 for a total to be approved of $326,112.90.
Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Belzak, seconded by Alderman Marquez. Discussion? Okay, the roll, please.
Belzak.
Aye.
Marquez.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
4 ayes.
The warrant has been approved. Next item is standing committee reports. Alderman Marquez.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Last week, the Municipal Services Committee approved the minutes of the August 22nd, 2016 meeting and submitted those to the clerk's office. And the next meeting of the Municipal Services is October 24th, 2016 at 6:30 here in the council chambers.
Thank you. Alderman Shower.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. The minutes of the September 6th Admin Finance meeting were approved at tonight's Admin Finance meeting and submitted to the clerk's office. And our next Administrative Finance meeting will be held on Monday, November 7th at 6 p.m. in our upstairs meeting room.
Do we have a police committee report?
I have the dates.
I believe it's going to be the night of our next city council meeting, isn't it?
I have Monday, October 17th at 6 p.m. in the police training room.
6 p.m.?
Correct.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's move on to questions, comments, agenda-related. I don't think any of the aldermen have questions because we would have discussed them in the work session. Does anyone in the audience want to address any of the items on the agenda this evening? Then let's move on to old business, and there being no old business, I'll move right to the consent agenda. We have 4 items on the consent agenda this evening. The first is a motion to approve an ordinance approving a variation to the Darien zoning ordinance for 1017 71st Street regarding, they're putting in an extension to their driveway for an RV, I believe. The next item is a motion to approve a variation to the Darien City zoning ordinance for 8225 Bailey Road. I forgot what that was. That was the,
Subdivision of
yes,
Subdivision.
okay.
Yes.
Yes. In the motion to approve an ordinance, the next item is a motion to approve an ordinance approving a variation to our Darien zoning ordinance for 7218 Bayberry Lane for another driveway improvement for an RV. And The next item is a motion to approve a resolution authorizing the awarding of a final contract extension to Homer Tree Care in the amount not to exceed $117,568.25 for the city's 2016-17 tree trimming and removal program. Do I have a motion to approve? Alderman Marquez, seconded by Alderman Belzak. The roll, please.
Marquez.
Aye.
Belzak.
Aye.
Kenny.
Aye.
Shower.
Aye.
4 ayes.
All items have been approved. Let's move to new business, and there being no new business, I'll move right to questions, comments, and announcement. Do any of the aldermen have announcements to make? Okay. Anybody in the audience have any questions or comments? Well, with that said, I'd like to ask for a motion to adjourn. Alderman Kenny, seconded by Alderman Marquez. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I will text Dennis right now.
You're off by 1 minute.
You're off.
I was off by 1 minute,
That's right.
Turning the microphones off.